set. They sent on their way, and on the bounce was a little bit sluggish towards the inside, but improves along the rail. Arctic Swift is right there. Sweet Shana has a good position, and on the bounce got a flick there and moves up into third place. Stunning Seed is on the outside and Got Your Back between the two of them, only 2 lengths off the leader. Incommodation is on the outside of runners. They're followed further back in the field by Casimir. Then comes High Range. They're followed further back in the field there by Magic Flame. Then comes Madam El Maraschino Cherries, one of the trailers, with Seraphic 10 lengths off the leader. Arctic Swift by a length and a half. On the bounces there, and on the outside, Sweet Shana, Stunning Seed is 3 deep. Got Your Back, they're tracing about 4 lengths off the leader. Then Cosimo's on the inside. Further back we find Magic Flame. Top of the lane, and Arctic Swift still leads it. On the bounce, tries to put on the pressure. Stunning Seeds on the outside. Then Sweet Shana. Got Your Back's got a few lengths to make up. Coming to the 200 though, and on the bounce comes home well. Down the inside, Arctic Swift, Stunning Seed, and Got Your Back. On the bounce, the leader, Got Your Back's trying to throw out the challenge, but on the bounce is going to win, and on the bounce will win. Got Your Back will be second. Cosimo ran third, and fourth, Sweet Shana. On the bounce, the winner, number 7, and this is the Curved Ball, Charles Laird, Anton Marcus. This is the 10th time at the track, and wins it by about a length and a half to 2 lengths. So on the bounce, the winner. Perhaps after the slow-mo, I don't know if my producer can go back to the start just to look at on the bounce when they came out of the gates. Second is to number 1, Got Your Back. That's the tote favourite at 270, 290 a win for on the bounce. Cosimo is number 4, then 12, Sweet Shana. Incommodation looked very well on the way to the gate, I must say, and that was showing 10 rand a place at one time. Further back in the field is Magic Flame, Stunning Seed, and then came Seraphic. So the winner is with the black sleeves and the cap, and that comes good. Still under the hands is on the bounce, the Curved Ball, bred by Mr. and Mrs. Anton Proctor for Mayfair Speculators and Anton Marcus. And let's just look at gate number on the inside. Let's go back to gate 1 or 2. Gate number 2. Take a look at gate 2. There we go. So on the bounce, just a little bit hesitant out of the gates, but very luckily moved to the inside running rail. There you'll see it gets a flick and then improves to race along that inside running rail, the black sleeves and cap. Thank you very much to our producer. Back to the studio.
A good result for Charles Laird, Anton Marcus, a double races 1 and 2, and the daughter of Curved Ball. She's taken a bit of time, but as we mentioned in that preview, Anton sounded confident. His next best ride on the day, and he was spot on. So there was some confidence coming through from Anton, Lorenzo.
Yes, these are no work at home. Geez, I promise you, she's only broke a maiden now, we don't know. But I'm just glad she finally cracked a maiden. Just well done to the connections.
She often misses the break, and today she did the same.
She done the same, but Anton was fortunate enough just to get her up on the fence there. And I mean, he gave her a patient run. I don't think she likes to be bullied, and she won nicely.
We'll pass our best on to Charlie as well.
Will do.
Before you leave us, Lorenzo, we'd appreciate comments. It's a busy afternoon. You've got some nice runners later on.
Yeah, there's a filly in the next race. Nice type of filly will come on with racing. And the rest of our runners, they're hard knockers. They'll be competitive.
That sprint race, you got a few there?
Got Walsome was probably my pick out of all of them, eh?
Which horse is that?
Walsome.
Wallstorm, you like Wallstorm. Okay, yeah. Thanks for that, Lorenzo, and give our best to Charlie as well.
Will do, thank you.
Lovely. Lorenzo and Charles Laird, well done to you, sir. Mayfair Speculators. Anton's back. Thanks for coming back, Anton. Now, firstly, the guys know we did the parade ring preview, we did the preview, I gave it to them. You were quite bullish on this filly.
These have been bullish for, I think, the last 6 starts. Eventually you say, well, it's got to be sometime, you know what I mean? Just a big thanks to Derek as well. You know, Derek she had one hoof on the float. You know, unfortunately, the float never arrived, you know, but you know, it's not often that I say maidens work well, these, but you've got to see it to believe it. I mean, she'll work with 4 or 5 time winners, this filly. And for some unknown reason, even today, you know, I mean, she probably won by a fair margin, but she was a reluctant winner. Head was in the air, you know. So just hopefully we can just give her a bit of time now, because, you know, I'm convinced that the ability's got to come through, you know, somewhere down the line. So hopefully we can just give her a good break, you know, get her mind in a good place, and hopefully she'll win a few more Ds. Just well done to the boss wherever he's watching, to Derek, and well done to Charles. It was actually his idea to take the cups off today. So well done to him as well.
Well done yesterday. You went down for the 2. The one horse ran a good race, Table Bay, but you had a winner.
Yeah, Table Bay ran a cracker. You know, after layoff, he's a bit rusty. He was taking on a horse who was super fit. So, you know, we would have been better in the winner's box, but second's better than third Ds.
So it's 6 winners thus far for the weekend, Friday to today. Can you have another one?
Yes, I've got a competitive card. I mean, you know, James likes his filly. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with her first run. I'm of the opinion that she'll probably be more effective over slightly further, but hopefully she's good enough, you know. And the balance, I'm competitive without anything really standing out. These.
Well, we thank you for your feedback. Well done thus far. It's turned out to be a lovely weekend for you, Anton. Well played.
It is. Thank God. Thank you, Dees.
Lovely. That's Anton Marcus coming back and on the bounce, just reading between the lines. Time off, she could mature and strengthen up into a filly, because she works up a storm back home. 7, 1, 4 and 12. That's the way they cross the line, race number 2. Coming up next, the 3rd, pick 6 time. Boys and girls, don't get caught napping. 1.8 million the estimate, 14.25, 25 past 2.